This is the Roborock Qrevo Curv robot vacuum and mop. And let me tell you, just looking at it, you can tell it's a sleek, modern piece of tech. Its clean white design and compact size make it look neat and simple. But don't let its appearance fool you. This robot means business when it comes to cleaning. Today, I'm going to share how this machine has seriously changed how I think about keeping my home clean. And honestly, it's made my life just a little bit easier. When I first got the Roborock Qrevo Curv, I was skeptical. I've dealt with robot vacuums before, and while they're convenient, they often come with their own set of quirks. My home has a lot of thresholds and transitions between different types of flooring, and this has always been a pain point for any robot vacuum I've used. Some thresholds are just too high for them to cross, or worse, they blast over them without properly cleaning the surfaces. It's frustrating having to use no-go zones or manually handle areas where the vacuum struggles. But I read about this Roborock's AdaptiLift chassis and how it's designed to lift its wheels independently to handle things like thresholds, and I couldn't wait to see if it lived up to that promise. From my experience, mapping the house when setting it up was straightforward, but I noticed it didn't navigate thresholds as well at first. Once I saved the map and let it analyze the layout, I was surprised that it actually recognized the thresholds itself. You can even go into the app to edit this further. The next time I ran a cleaning cycle, I actually watched it pause at the edge of the threshold, back up, and then smoothly raise itself to cross over. Honestly, that was the moment I started to believe this robot was smarter than I'd given it credit for. Another thing that stood out to me is its new Duo Divide main brush system. If you've ever had a robot vacuum before, you know how annoying it is to deal with hair or string getting tangled around the main brush. I've had machines where cleaning the brush itself takes almost as much effort as the vacuuming it's supposed to be doing for me. With the Qrevo Curv though, I tested it by setting it loose on areas covered in hair and debris, stuff that my old vacuum would have choked on. The split brushes pulled all that mess into the center and into the dustbin without getting tangled. It was pretty impressive. Plus, the side brush design is way better than those old star-shaped ones. This one extends into corners and actually manages to sweep everything out without wrapping itself in strands of hair. It's just smarter engineering all around, simple, practical, and effective. The vacuum's mopping system completely caught me off guard in the best way. Those dual spinning mops really get to work scrubbing, and it's not just a surface wipe. It feels like there's actual attention to detail in how it cleans. What's even cooler is the dock it comes with. It automates everything. It refills the mop with hot water, scrubs it clean after each run, and then uses warm air to dry it off. If you've ever dealt with grimy mop pads sitting around after cleaning, you'll know how nice it is to have this process automated. To add to that, the dock also empties dust, refills the robot's water tank, and keeps everything ready for the next cycle. I don't even have to think about it much anymore. With that said, it's not without its little quirks. While it works great on hard floors, it can struggle a bit with certain carpets, especially when there's a lot of pet hair involved. The vacuum does have solid suction power at 18,500 PA, and most of the time, it gets the job done. But on deeper carpets, you may notice it has to work a little harder. And though it's pretty capable, it might not fully replace a traditional vacuum in those situations. Another thing I noticed is that the dock can be a bit noisy when it's self-emptying or washing the mop. It's not deal-breaking, but it's something to keep in mind if noise is a concern for you. The app for the Qrevo Curv is super intuitive, which is great because I'm not always the most tech-savvy person out there. You can customize cleaning routines, draw no-go zones, and even divide your rooms into different sections. It gives you a lot of control, so the vacuum runs exactly how you want it to. I also like that it has reactive AI to avoid objects. It's avoided toys, shoes, and cables without needing me to rescue it. And for those moments when I don't want to reach for my phone, there's the option to use voice control with its smart assistant feature. Just say, "Hello, Rocky," and it'll start cleaning. From my experience, this vacuum feels like it's designed to adapt to real homes, especially those with more challenging layouts or multi-surface flooring. It tackles the everyday mess with ease. And the hands-free dock system just makes cleaning feel effortless. I'd recommend this for anyone who's tired of babysitting their robot vacuum, or who just wants something smart enough to figure out how to clean properly without much intervention. In conclusion, the Roborock Qrevo Curv might not be perfect, but it's really close. It's powerful, convenient, and has features that genuinely make a difference in day-to-day use. If you're someone like me who juggles a busy schedule and doesn't want to spend extra time thinking about cleaning, it's definitely worth considering. The investment feels justified when you look at how much this little machine can do. So, what do you think? If you found this quick review helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and share your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.